Hi everybody, my name is Tony, and this is my number 7th video. Glad to be with you again. I like to review Twilight Zone episodes, my favorite show, as you know. I want to start off with The Four of Us Are Dying. This episode, Rod Serling got from one of his other writers, George Clayton Johnson, and then he changed it the way he wanted to. He did that in some episodes. But it's a pretty good episode about this man who's actually a con man, you know. And what he does is he has the talent to change his face. So, you know, once he's a bookie, whatever, different things, you know. When the law is after him, he's going to change his face. When two bad guys are after him, he's going to change his face to escape everything. But what's going to happen in the end? You got to tune in to find out. The Four of Us Are Dying. Also, A Passage for Trumpet. I really love this episode. I think it came out in the 3rd season. It starred Jack Klugman, who was in 4 episodes. He's a great actor. I mean, this guy, comedian of an actor, you know. And he's still alive, thank the Lord. But anyhow, in this episode, he plays one of those underdogs, you know. He's a trumpet player, but he can't get a gig because he has a drinking problem. His friend really sympathizes with him, you know. He even gives him some money, which at first he refuses, but he feels like he has no choice. Anyhow, soon he realizes that when he's about to commit suicide, gets hit by a car, you know, he wakes up, but he's not really exactly alive. He's not dead. He's in between life and death. And that's the reason that after that, nobody could see or hear. What's going to happen after that? Well, got to check it out. I Sing the Body Electric is the next one. This is the only episode, the only one of the Twilight Zone that was written by Ray Bradbury. You know, the legendary sci-fi writer. You know, he's very famous, and Rod Serling admitted that he read a lot of his work and learned a lot from his work. So, I don't think Rod Serling would have been as good if it wasn't for his friend Ray Bradbury. Although personally, I think Rod is, you know, Serling became the best writer ever, in my opinion, you know. It's all opinion, but anyhow, in this episode, David White, you probably know him from Bewitched, plays a man that's a bachelor. He's getting up there in age a little bit, but he's a bachelor because he's a widower, you know. His wife died. He's got to take care of his 3 kids. Well, they're complaining about him, you know, that the kids are not the same and they need help. So what they do is hire a grandma to help. Somebody's grandma, but it's not really a grandma because they got her from a book. It's actually a robot. It's a robot that looks and sounds like a grandma. They even call her grandma. But this episode, in real life, it ran into problems, and it's not exactly clear. I read it in a Twilight Zone book because it still came out good, you know, good quality, good story. And the lead, the lady that plays her, I think it's Josephine Hutchinson. Great actress. She's perfect for the part. So, you know, thank the Lord. I Sing the Body Electric. Nightmare at 20,000 feet. This is an airplane episode, and I love airplane episodes. You know, there's around 6 or 7 that are airplane episodes. Stars the legendary William Shatner from the legendary Star Trek show. Somebody wrote in, logged in. They love Star Trek more. Well, good. It's all opinion, and, you know, William Shatner is part of that success, of course. He's a captain. But in this episode, he plays a man that was just released from a sanitarium. And, you know, he's not sure about his sanity yet. And he's in an airplane with his wife. But when he looks out the window, he sees some weird creature that looks like a gremlin. So what's going on? Is he really seeing this? Do people believe him? What's going to happen? Gotta tune in. The Odyssey of Flight 33 is next. It's also an airplane episode about going back in time. They have a lot of turbulence, and they realize soon that they are in different places. The airplane with the people, the crew and the people, the passengers, and they're back in time. I mean, freaky things happen, and they could see. All they have to do is look out the window to see that this cannot exist nowadays. So they had to find out how to get back, and, you know, if they could get back. Stars John Anderson, a great actor also from different episodes too, you know. So you should really check it out. Well, that's about it for now. Take care of yourself, and until next time, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to tell your family and your friends you love them, and of course, love the Lord.